who has a very famous AI robot. And prior to joining Hanson Robotics, which is fairly recent, and I can tell you a little bit about my journey, how I became an agent for Sophia. But in addition to working with Sophia, I work with a couple of other companies called Profits of AI, provides strategic leadership in the field of digital transformation, not just in healthcare, but really across everything in this exploding marketplace today. And I have been doing a lot of work in supply chain, pre-pandemic and post-pandemic. But on to bringing robots to life. And I did not do this. Sophia was created by Dr. David Hanson, seen up here. And he is being fed, I believe, an orange or some piece of fruit by his creation, who I met online 5.5 years ago when she was 1. David Hanson, Dr. David Hanson, created Sophia 6-7 years ago, roughly 6 years ago. He was a former Imagineer at Walt Disney, and then he became really a master in robotics and artificial intelligence. He's now pursuing, if I'm not mistaken, his PhD in neuroscience. And he created Sophia, and she exploded on the scene 6 years ago. Up in the left here, you can see her driving a car, or she's not driving it yet, but that's probably coming soon. And what we'll be talking about related to Sophia is her and her sister's work, Grace, in the healthcare system, particularly in nursing. But I put this slide up as a little bit of a premise to show you, what is happening in this world today. We have everyone seems to have one of these Alexa or Echo Dots in their homes, and while Dr. Hanson is not necessarily trying to place a Sophia in everyone's home just yet, he's trying to help out on the healthcare side. It's not far-fetched to think that other companies are working towards this, and maybe for the price of a Tesla. The possibilities are infinite, not to get corny, but that's essentially where we are in today's market with the convergence of artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, robotics, and we can keep going here. But staying on pace here with this interesting robot, Sophia, and her work in healthcare. So Dr. Hanson partnered up. There's a lot of things that they do here, but staying with her sister, Grace, they partnered up with a company called, and I'm sorry, I always mispronounce the name, but I don't want to do that, but it's Hanson Robotics Partner. And they've produced a line of robots that essentially traverse hospital floors. They provide geriatric care. They speak several different languages. And particularly during the pandemic, when the shortage on, there was a huge shortage in nursing and just healthcare staff in general, these robots were very helpful.